say aloha and say a few words, and then we'll be off. Okay.
Okay.
10.
This meeting is being recorded.
Aloha, everybody. Well, tonight we are in for a treat. It's my mentor, Philip Chun. I traveled all around like the world with Philip, starting in Canada, where he is from in Vancouver, seeing his seminar, his personal development training, and he taught us so much things about being type 5. And then I went to China with him. I went to Taiwan, all over the world. And then he came down to Latin America, and we had so much fun. He's a great dancer. He's a great human being. He comes from the fashion industry. And let him tell you the years he was doing his business, because it's remarkable. He's had a tremendous chance to be a leader and a worker with our company for 3 to 4 years, and then he kind of retired and enjoyed the life. I think all of us want Philip Chun's life. And so I hope he can tell us his story, his background, and share with us some of the really great benefits of our business. This is my mentor, Mr. Philip Chun.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay.
We have a video for you. Okay.
Equipo Viña, al costado del escenario, por favor.
Is it my
You're on. Go for it.
Go for it. Hi, everybody. How are you today? Cosmos Star. This is Philip Chung. Alan and I, first of all, I want to say thank you to Alan Nagao, Team Aloha, invite me to be here to share my vision. Okay? Yeah. And then I want to tell you, Alan is my good friend, and I am also Alan's good friend for close to like 7-8 years already. Okay, so at least you know our relationship. It is so good that I have met Alan Nagao. What I think is actually both of us, even we help each other, we don't have any financial interest. So no matter how much one day Philip Chung earns in Nu Skin, Alan do not get a penny. And no matter how much Alan earns in Nu Skin, Philip Chung do not get a penny. But you will find out we always put lots of time in helping each other. That is one of the beautiful things in Nu Skin I really want to tell all of you. I wish you can understand one day why we will be like this. We have fun. We don't really put money in priority for many years already. And I wish this will happen to all of you one day like this. It's going to be fun. I think one of the reasons why we also get close to each other is because Alan is the second generation's disciples of Napoleon Hill, famous for the Think and Grow Rich. And Mr. Chung, Philip Chung, is focused on philosophy of success, which is to help you visualize your success. So we both actually are very close, but the way is we present in a different format. I think this is one of the main reasons we touch each other right at the beginning. Yeah. Okay. So today is today is about the business opportunity meeting, BOM, and I wish I can apply my philosophy of success even during I present the business opportunity. Okay. So because time is short, I only have about 35 minutes. So I want to start. So I will try to do my share screen. I'm not good at technical things like computer, but I try. In case I mess up, I know Eric Johnson will help me. Okay.
You're doing good. There it is. We see it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good. So so this was a picture. So today I present the business once in a lifetime opportunity through Nu Skin Company. Okay. So this was the picture I took 29 years ago. When I went back to Hong Kong, because I know their translation, so I speak a little bit slow this time. 29 years ago, I went back to Hong Kong from Canada to commit full-time Nu Skin 100%. That was 29 years ago, in 1992 May. And I took this picture in the first training center that we start our Nu Skin business in Hong Kong. Actually, that means I was in Canada before Nu Skin. I live in Canada and I start my business in Canada. So I have what kind of business I was running? I was running a clothing, retail, and wholesale business in Canada since 1986. So that was a brief background about me before Nu Skin. So, and then my brother, his name is called Joseph Chung. He was an architect. And then he introduced Nu Skin to me. So that was the beginning of the story. So then we both went back to Hong Kong to start Escape. So a lot of people are surprised. Why a professional? Why you run a business will totally change into a business that both of us had no experience? What is the reason of that? That is a good question. I tell you there are many, because there are many good reasons. There are many good reasons. And one of the most important reasons, there are many good reasons. One of the most important is because of the passive income. I know many people heard about passive income, but I don't see many people understand the importance of passive income. If they understand the importance of passive income, they will start to build passive income. So I find out most of the people still don't understand the impact of passive income upon our lives. So today I want to spend a little bit more time on the passive income. Why we can have the total freedom is because of the passive income. So in order to make it easier for you to understand, the benefit of passive income is, that means you make money when you sleep. You make money when you sleep. Yeah. What is your reaction right now? What is your feeling right now? When you make money when you sleep, what is your feeling right now? Sometimes people cannot imagine, hard to imagine. But I could understand. But I tell you, it will totally change your life. So when you make money during your sleep, that is passive income. Yeah, okay, good. So proactive income is easy. You work, you make money. If you don't work, you don't make money. That is very common. That is very popular. That is most of the people doing right now in the world. And they get used to it, called proactive income. Work more, work harder, working long hours, they make more money. And they believe that is the way to make more money. I can't say wrong, but I must give you another dimension. So hopefully today you catch my dimension, okay? So I try the next photo, okay? See, I can do it. Okay. Just for a second, I think I can do it. Okay, sure, all right. So Warren Buffett said, I think everybody also, some of you have seen this photos, Warren Buffett is one of the richest person in the world. He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. You will work until you die. Okay. So this is how Warren Buffett look at sleeping income or passive income. Remember, he is one of the richest person in the world. And that's what he said. Should we really focus? Why is that so important? The passive income. So I want to raise some examples for you to understand the passive income. Okay. So let's imagine together. Why the sleeping income is so important? Why is it so different? If you make money when you sleep, what are you going to do when you wake up? Of course, spend money, right? Now, if you already make money when you sleep, I don't think you want to keep working and make more money, right? Because you already make money when you sleep. So I would say when you wake up, your focus is how to spend money. Now, I'm not telling you that we are here to teach you how to spend money, okay? I just tell you what will happen to your life. So once you make money when you sleep, I will say when you wake up, you will spend money. So after you spend the money, what would you do? You need to make money. So how do you make money? You go back to sleep. So that's why at night you will sleep to make money, and when you wake up, you will spend money. At night you sleep, the daytime you spend. At night you sleep, the daytime you. So this will be happened if your income is passive. This is one of the example. Now I ask you, do you want this kind of life? And ask you why. So today, I must take you little bit deep into passive income. All right, for guys, some of the guys, they like supercar, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Rolls Royce, I mean some of the guys. A lot of people, actually, they have cash in bank. They have cash in bank. They have $1 million, maybe $500,000, maybe $1 million. Lots of people have cash in bank. But why they don't buy a Lamborghini? Even they like it, even they want it, why they don't buy it? They have the cash in the bank. $1 million or even $2 million. Why they don't buy a Lamborghini with the money? Even they have the cash at the bank. Why? I tell you why, okay? It's not because they don't have money. It's because they know if they buy a Lamborghini with their cash, they need to work a long time to make the money back. It can be 3 years, it can be 4 years, it can be 5 years of hard working to make the money back. The point is, that means they have to delay the early retirement process. Most of the people, they always want early retirement. They don't want to work till 70 years old. They don't want to work till 65 years old. They don't want to work till 60. They want early retirement, right? And they want to live the life they want. So if they buy the Lamborghini, that means they have to delay the early retirement. That's why people, even they have money in the bank, they won't buy a Lamborghini. And I don't advise too. You see, you have to understand. But may I ask you, if you are earning passive income, so once you buy the Lamborghini, the way to make the money back is by sleeping. Then, now you understand why those passive income people are big spender. I want to tell you, there is a big difference between passive income and proactive income. A big difference, not little difference. I am not talking about the amount of money we make. I'm talking about something more important, the nature of the income we make. The nature. It is passive or proactive. That makes a difference. So this is a graph. On the left-hand side is talk about the monthly passive income. Monthly passive income, sleeping income, or residual income. The right side is equivalent to the cash that you put in the bank to earn the same passive income. Let's say on the first row, $100 monthly passive income is equivalent to you have $40,000 in the bank. If the bank give you 3% interest, then you will receive $100 passive income. Do you guys understand this part? You need to understand this part. Because in Nu Skin, we are earning passive income. When we're building our brand representatives, we're talking about BRO, each of them is an asset because it's a passive income. Yeah, because you make money when you sleep. That is called passive income. All right. So when you look at the bottom line is $3,000 US. The value, the monthly passive income is $3,000. The value is 1.2 million US dollar. That means you have to have 1.2 million US dollar in the bank. If they give you 3% interest annually, you will generate $3,000 US monthly income. Now, so that is the value. May I ask you, you know the average blue diamond income in United States is around 30,000 US a month. Do you know? You guys know that? Do you know that? Average blue diamond income in US around 30,000 US a month. Passive income. So may I ask the question? How much money for an ordinary people put in the bank in order to earn the same kind of blue diamond passive income? Who can answer me and write in the chat box? I want to check it. Oh, there's no chat room in here? Yeah. Is there a chat room? Oh, I cannot see the chat room. I don't touch it, okay? I tell you, 1.12 million US dollar. 12 million US dollar. Do you know that? That means when you become blue diamond and you earn an average income, it's not about that 30,000 US average income. It's about behind it. It's equivalent to an asset, cash, 12 million US dollar. So in Nu Skin, you are earning the proactive and passive income at the same time. Some people tell me, Philip, after a year, for example, okay, in Nu Skin, I only earn 150 US dollar. For example, I just give you the bad example, the worst example. After 1 year in Nu Skin, there's a guy come to me and said, I only earn 150 US dollar. This is not good for me. And I don't want to carry on. But I tell you, but he forgot that was the passive income. For 150 US dollar, passive income is equivalent to about 60,000 US cash you put in the bank. So if you give up your Nu Skin business, that means you give up the cash in the bank. Do you understand that? So when you understand, when you come to Nu Skin, we are not just want to earn more money, but at the same time, it is passive. So if you understand it is passive, you won't quit. May I ask you, will you quit your property? Even the property is about 50,000 US, a very small unit of apartment in the countryside, US 50,000. Will you quit your apartment? Of course not, because it is an asset. Now this is my vision. I tell you, why the visionary wins? Because he knows what he is doing. That's why when we come to Nu Skin, I tell you, I don't understand why people will quit. No people will quit their asset. That is my point. Let's say we are 30 years old. Two people are 30 years old. I give an example. And they decide to retire at 35 years old, 5 years later. Is my question very simple? How could they achieve? That is my question. 30 years old, set a goal to retire 35 years old. They are two persons. A person and B person. A is earning passive income. Is building passive. B is earning proactive income. So if B want to retire at 35 years old, when he set the goal at 30 years old, he need to have about approximately, for decent living, $5 million or $6 million US dollar or $4 million US dollar. Yeah. Then he will has a decent. He can retire at 35 years old with a decent living, around 4, 5, 6 million US dollar. I'm not talking about you can buy a jet, okay? I'm talking about very decent living for a family, 3 person, okay? Approximately. So that means the B person only have 5 years time to earn 6 million US dollar. Does it make sense? When a person is earning 10,000 US a month or 15,000 US a month right now, and now you ask him to earn $5 to $6 million in 5 years, does it sound, will you believe it can come true? Does it sound reasonable? Is that efficient? I think the answer is very simple. Alright? But the person A used 5 years to build a passive income of about 15,000 US a month. Does it make more reasonable? Does it make more reasonable? And both will have the same result. Both will live the same time of life, same lifestyle. One is building passive income, one is proactive. So for proactive, 5 years time, he has to earn $6 million. Well, that some people can make it, but you know that is only a few. But if you have a right platform, if you have the ways of success, if you have the support, well, it makes sense in this scheme. People can earn 15,000 US or 20,000 US passive income per month after 5 years. And I show people how to make it happen within 1 to 3 years. That's why I travel around the world to give sharings, the talk, the business, and the philosophy of success. So today, you know, I put lots of time on this part because I would say this is the one of the most beautiful things that Nu Skin can offer us. And I make myself very clear. I wish you understand that. Now I ask you, you still want to earn proactive income or you want to earn passive income? For those people who earn proactive income, 10,000 US a month, they usually will think, how can I earn 12,000 US a month proactive income? Am I right? Because 12,000 is better than 10,000. And the 12,000, the person who earned $12,000 proactive income will think, how can I earn 14,000 US a month proactive income? And then we'll be happy. Am I right? That is, people think, I'm not saying wrong. I just tell you the normal people behavior. Then I ask you, how much better is $14,000 than 12,000 US dollar? How much better? Yeah, I know it's better. Can you tell me how much better? $2,000 better. So what does that mean by $2,000 better? I want to be more specific, okay? If you keep lasting like this, well, maybe you can retire a little bit earlier, 3-5 years earlier. If you don't spend the money, that you earn extra. Then I would say it allow you could retire at the earlier, 3 to 5 years earlier. Yes, you have the benefit. I'm saying you are, as long as you don't spend extra money, okay? So that is what I see, the proactive income. How good is that when you add a little bit more, a little bit more? There's a guy earning $11,000 a month. Proactive. There's a guy earning a $10,000 passive income a month. Is my question very clear? Which is better? In the normal world, we must say the one 11,000 is better than 10,000. That's why we always ask people, how much do you make a month? That is always the question. But my question is not like that. I ask, how do you make your money? That is my question. One more time. The one who earn the proactive income is 11,000 a month. And there's another guy only earn $10,000, 1,000 less, but it's passive. Who is better? And why? But most people outside will answer, the one make 11,000 is better than 10,000. That's why they don't have vision. But they need to open their mind. I tell you, the $10,000 passive income, the guy, if he want, he can retire from today. For his next 10, 20, 30, or 40 years, depends how old he is right now. Okay? Okay. But for the one who earned the $11,000 a month, he cannot retire. He still have to work another 10, 20, and 30 years to 65 years old. He cannot afford to retire from today. No. Unless he has $4 to $5 million in the bank, US, then he can retire from today. So I tell you, the one who earned $10,000 is better than $11,000. How much better? The one who earned $10,000 passive income, how much better he is better than the one who earned proactive 11,000? That is my question. Can you answer this question? The person A is $5 million better than the person B. But lots of people in the world, they don't look at this way. 11,000 is better than 10,000. 12,000 is better than 11,000. 13,000 is better than 12,000. And 14,000 is better than... Everybody know about that? No. That is not my vision. If you understand how much time I spend on talking about passive income for my last 15 minutes, you change your life. I tell you, we should focus from today, passive income. But the point is, if you have $5 million in the bank and buy a property, you can have like 15,000 US, 20,000 a month US rental receipt. You rent it out, it's passive income. If you have $5 to $6 million put in the bank and then buy a property, rent it out, you also have $15,000, $20,000 passive income. But how many people have $6 million in the bank and then pay off a property and rent it out? How many? Now, I want to show you. There's a platform. We don't need a penny from you. Why? Because we have the money. Because we have the capital. We don't need your capital. I don't need your $5 million. But we can help you step by step with 1 to 3 years how to build a 15,000 to 20,000 US a month passive income within 1 to 3 years. We are not saying. As long as you follow. Yeah. Okay. So today notice the first time I put so much time on talking about passive income. Because today is called business opportunity meeting. It's not just about the company. It's about why do we need to work in Newscape? Why do we need to do this business? Why? Why? It's because not just the quality of the company, it's because the passive income. If you don't understand the value of the passive income, you don't understand the value of the Newscape. So once we have the passive income, we can become Type 5. I travel around the world to teach people how to become Type 5 within 1 to 3 years. So what is Type 5? Then you need to know what is Type 1 to Type 4. Most of the people heard about Type 1, Type 2, Type 3, Type 4, but not too many people heard about Type 5. So I want to mention 5 types of people first. Type 1. Type 1 are those people who have lots of money but no time. Professional, businessman. Type 2. Type 2 are those people who have lots of time but no money. Who are they? After they graduate, they couldn't find a job. So they have lots of time but no money. Very common. Type 3, employees. No money and no time. Why? Why no money? Because their salary just pay off the living expenses and gone. Why they don't have time to work 6 days a week for 40 years? Of course they don't have time. Alright? Now I'm not talking about right or wrong. I just talk about the fact. It's up to you. If you want to become Type 1, okay. We don't change people. No, we don't. We only help people to change if you want to change. If you want to change, we help you to change. We don't change people. We help people who want to change, we help them to change. So if you say you want to become Type 1, become Type 1. No problem, we respect you. But you have to know that you won't have time. If you want to become Type 2, remember, you won't have money. If you become Type 3, those who study hard and work hard and get a job and want to raise in the company, I tell you, you don't have both, no money and no time. And Type 4 is, they have lots of money and lots of time. They retire. When Type 1 people retire, Type 1 retired, they become Type 4. So most of the people in the world, in the family, in the school, in the college, they teach us how to become Type 1 and then retire as Type 4. You know, do you agree? You need to know. And anybody want that? Those are their dreams. When we finish school, college, and couldn't find a job, we start with Type 2. After we find a job, we become Type 3. And some of the Type 3 people will become Type 1. And Type 1 retire, they become Type 4. So this is the flow. And because this flow has been lasting for hundreds and hundreds of years, people totally accept this is our life. But I don't agree. I don't agree. There are some kind of other life. Extraterrestrial. No, Type 5. So what is Type 5? You need to have 5 things happen at the same time. Financial freedom. That means you don't have to work for a living anymore. I give the definition. It's not about how much. From today, you don't have to work for a living anymore. I call financial freedom. Time freedom. You own all the time. Every second, every minute, every hour, you do whatever you want with your time. Freedom of youth. You always look and feel younger than your real age. Freedom of health. You know most of the people have chronic disease after 40 years old or 40 years old, but you don't. Every year is only checkup, physical checkup, normal, routine. Then I would say you have freedom of health. Last one is freedom of happiness. If you have these 5 things happen at the same time, I call you Type 5. Now the question is, which type are you right now? Then the second question is, do you want to remain the same type or you want to become Type 1? Life is a choice. We don't push people. We only help people who want to become Type 5. So what does that mean? We try to help people from Type 0 to Type 5. Once they graduate from university, they finish school, Type 0. Nothing happened, right? Type 0. Go straight to type 5. That is what we are doing right now. And we approve. We prove. Okay. Good. So I want to make sure that I only have another 5 minutes, right? Yeah, and I don't want to overrun. So someone can give me, I don't want to overrun. Give me the time. Yeah. Anyone can tell me how much time I have?
Yeah, 5 or 10 minutes is okay.
Very good. Okay. All right. Then I tell you, we have a dream, a big dream like you right now. We want to become type 5. If you want to become type 5, you must find an outstanding company. Am I right? You must find a very outstanding company with vision. So I tell you, the company that we work with is very outstanding. What are we doing is, we are a biotech company. We try to slow down the aging process at genetic levels through 100% natural ingredients. That is what we are doing. I don't know how you understand what I said. That means we try to create miracles. Why? Because we try to slow down the aging process. You know what aging process means? For people, for example, the golden years. Let's say the golden years for people is 30 to 60 years old. Let's say it's the golden years for people, right? Now, we want to slow down. That means we want to lengthen 30 to 70 years old, 30 to 80 years old as your youthful time. Let's say we look at 30 to 60 years old as the youthful time. Now we want to lengthen it from 30 to 70, from 30 to 80. That is the goal of our company. Why? Because youthfulness is priceless. Now people suffer from chronic disease. So if we can slow down the aging process, we can delay the onset of aging disease. You know how big is this? Through 100% natural ingredient. Then may I ask you, how many people in the world want to slow down the aging process? Secondly, how big is this market? That is the vision. How big is the market? I will say trillion. Yep, trillion. How many people want to slow down the aging process? I think most of the people. Do they know how to do that? I would say no. But what about us? We can provide solution. So that is what we do, okay? Now, because of the time, I will say maybe I will come back to talk about the details. But before I close my presentation, I must tell you, I started in 1992. After 27 months, I built a passive income that allowed me to live like a Thai 5 till now. So I want to tell you some example, only my example. How do I benefit as a Thai 5 person? But you don't have to follow me. Because I want to give you some example. If I am not a Thai 5, I couldn't do what I can do. What I can do. That is what I want to emphasize, the value of Thai 5. So in my case, then I tell you, okay, the first one is, after 40 years, actually I started in 1992, right? Can you see the progress of my aging process in these 40 years? You know, I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy about the aging process of myself. Because I feel, and I look, and I myself feel as good as when I 30 years ago. And I don't see myself a big difference from appearance compared to 30 years ago. So this is a miracle. And this miracle is given by Nu Skin to us, not just me. I am not reading from a book to you. And this is my real example. And there's no Photoshop. No Photoshop. You know this one? No. This is why what a type 5 person can give it to you. What will you become? And do you want to be like that? Do you want to stay healthy, stay young, and live longer? And that is the goal of us. And then in 1994, 1995, I start traveling around the world because I love traveling, you know. Yeah, I love traveling. So everybody travel. So what is the difference between me and other people when they travel? When I travel, I only buy one-way ticket. Till now, for my last 26 years, 7 years, I travel, I only buy one-way ticket. You know why? Because I don't set my time when I came home. I don't set the time. If I don't like it, I went home right away. If I like it, I keep on traveling. If I like the country, I stay there for 1 month or 2 months or even 1 year. If I don't like it, I move to the next country. That is the way of my traveling. You can check for my Facebook for my last 10 years because I will like upload it for my last 10 years. At least you know my last 10 years, how do I travel and how often I travel. I tell you, from 1995 till now, I would say maybe 30% to 40% of my time I travel. Not for business, for personal. One-way ticket. May I ask you, how many people you know will buy one-way ticket when they travel? And why they can, and why they cannot? I tell you, because Type 5 can give you these resources. But I'm not saying that you have to travel when you become Type 5. I just tell you, when you hold the resources, what we can do. And then I ask my other half, always, where do you want to go? I always ask her, because I like to make other people's dreams come true. But only when you have the resources. So I keep on asking Rebecca, where do you want to go? And you know what? Right before the pandemic, I still ask the same question, where do you want to go? And this time she said she wanted to go to Argentina. I said, why do you want to go to Argentina? She said she wants to visit the Argentina tango godfather in Buenos Aires. I say, okay, let's go. 35 hours flight from China to Argentina. No problem. Because that is the dream. Right? So she finally danced with the godfather of the Argentina tango. He was 90 years old, but he was well respected in the industry. We also go to the Nu Skin Argentina company. So, and also second thing is, I like to help people to become Type 5. Why? Because if my 1 hour sharing can inspire a person, to set a dream, to go for it, and achieve it, I think I should do it. Because it's all about mindset. You know that? We call visualize your success. When people can visualize their success, they will go for it. That's why I travel around the world. I like to share my visions, even I don't make any money. Why? Because if my 1 hour can change thousands and thousands and thousands of people's lives, I think I should do it. That is why I love Nu Skin. Because Nu Skin allow me to have a platform together with the visualize the success to help people become. So this is Taiwan, this is Australia, Singapore, Colombia, Korea, Chile, Malaysia, Bermuda, Mexico, Korea, many, many places. And then the last thing I want to tell you, what if I was not a Type 5, could I do what I just did? I couldn't. And the last thing I want to share with you, this is the most important things in my life. This is the most important things in my life. If I couldn't do it, I consider myself a loser. Because I have a dream. The top priority. The topic is. So what is that? Actually, what I just told you, traveling or helping people is important. But I can't say it's top priority. I will regret if I can not get my top priority done in my life. Totally regret. And what is that? That's when my mom need me, when my mother need me, I will give myself 100% to her. So when my mom need me, or when your mom need me, or when your parents need you, I tell you, when they're old and sick, they need you. When they're old and sick, they need you. So 5 years ago, I give myself 100% of my time, of my money, and my love. 5.5 years ago to my mom. Why? Because my mom was diagnosed stage 4 lung cancer 5.5 years ago. And doctor said only 3 months lifespan. I asked the doctor to help. He said he is not able to. So me and my mom have to find a way. Since I learned the philosophy of success from my mom is a very strong person in mind. So we both decide to create miracles. I will say, I want to make my mom happy every second. I believe happiness can cure disease. I believe it. I believe love and happiness can create miracle. So every day, when I wake up, I ask my mom, what is your dreams? I make your dreams come true. So every day, I will do the things with mom together. So my mom's, I tell you what we do every day, okay? My mom's like to go shopping. So we go shopping every day. Every day. My mom likes to look good. Like to go to hairdressing, you know? Looks good, looks beautiful. So I took my mom to hair salon 3 times a week. And I sit beside my mom. And I say, Mom, you're so pretty. It's about your presence, not just about money. Every time. Mom, where do you want to go? Every day we spend 3 hours in the garden because my mom loves garden. Every day, 3 hours in the garden. My mom, what do you want to do? My mom loves eating. She eats much more than me. You won't believe. A stage 4 lung cancer have better appetite than me. Every day, mom forget she is a sick person. That is what I want. Look at her eyes. You can't tell she is a patient. And she forget that. That is what I want. Because she's surrounded with love and care. You see? Mom, what do you want to do? My mom say, I want to go dancing. I took mom to dance 3 times a week and dance together. And I hired a dancing teacher for her. After 2 years, my mom went to hospital for 2 weeks. Then my mom has to visit our Heavenly Father. That is the story. And you know what? I know everyone has, including me, one day I have to go to visit Heavenly Father. Everyone has to go. But the point is, what did we do before we go? That is the point. And I feel very happy about that. And even in the 2 weeks in hospital, I stay in the hospital 24 hours. I sleep with my mom. And even the first 2 years, I also sleep with my mom. I want her to feel secure, to feel safe, to feel loved, and to feel cared. And in the hospital, the same thing. And I tell you, and I go to the other rooms, to the other hospital rooms, and to see lots of elderly, old people. I tell you, very quiet, no visiting. The family members came there to visit 15 minutes with flowers and gone. I tell you, Flowers does not work. Throw away the flowers. That doesn't help anything. Your parents need you, your money, your time, your love, every second. But they don't tell you. They won't. I tell you one thing. If I was not a Type 5, could I do what I just do? If I could not do what I just do you consider Philip very successful? Even I'm a $50 million circle member? I consider myself as a loser. So that's why I want to ask, I don't want to ask how much money you are earning right now. No, I don't ask this. I'm asking, do you think is it important for us to become Type 5? And so that one day we can face the difficult times. And on the other hand, to set you free, do the things you want every day as soon as possible. So that's why today I stress on the Type 5 and the passive income. I wish one day I come back to you to tell you more about the company, the product, and the commission plan. Thank you very much. I pass the time back to Alan now.
High five! I love you, Philip. Well, I think everybody get a good idea about what we need to concentrate on, to focus on, and to achieve, to make your dreams come true. And I think Philip's a great example of the dream that we share, to do what we want to do, when we want to do it, all the time. And hear that more often in our lives. That is possible. So I know Philip want to take a nice picture before we leave. So Eric, you're gonna turn on all of the screens, and everybody please open your camera and let's take a nice picture with Philip. Type 5, bring your hand out like this. Type 5, yeah. Look at all of our friends all over the world. Tell us when, Eric. Everybody smile. Make a big smile.
Everybody smile. Everybody go Type 5. Don't forget your dream.
Everybody look like Paula over there.
Smile, Type 5. That is the reason why we are in New Skin. We help ourselves become Type 5. We help other people become Type 5. We do beautiful things together. We don't do by oneself. We do together. And I will be back all the time as long as you want me. I can talk about the company. I can talk about the business. I can talk about the commission plan. I can talk about the product. And I can talk how to do it, okay? As long as Alan want me.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, Type 5.
All right. And